Today I'm going to be reviewing the Sofirn SK40. This is a nice little new flashlight from Sofirn. It is branded as a tactical EDC sort of light, and we'll get more into that later. So this takes one 21700 battery, which does come included. It has onboard charging with USB-C, including the cable, and it is a dual switch design, which is sort of the tactical thing they're going for. It has this tail switch and it has the side switch here. Like with most of these tactical lights, for some reason, the tail switch is the only way you can turn it on, and if you want to change the brightness level, you have to use the side switch. The side switch also has a pretty handy battery indicator, so it has, green, flashing green, red, flashing red, to give you a general idea of where your battery's at. It has an SFT70 emitter in it, and it is very bright. And it throws quite a bit. I was really impressed with the throw of this for its size. I was able to get it to throw easily, as you can see in my test videos, to the house at about 650 feet, no problem. The general shape of the beam, it has a relatively tight hot spot in the middle, and then a lot of really nice, even usable flood spreading out from it. You're gonna get that extra throw from the hot spot in the middle. It's a little bit small for my taste, just the way that the reflector is constructed, but you do get a little bit more distance that way. One of the most impressive things about this light is its thermal performance. I ran it on turbo mode for quite a while. I mean, 10 minutes solid, easily, probably more than that. And it didn't get uncomfortable to hold even a little bit. It got warm to the touch, but not hot enough to burn you or make you kind of need to shut it off for a few minutes before you can use it again. Maybe the best thermal performance I've seen on a light, especially for the level of brightness that it outputs. Now, form factor, this flashlight isn't anything special to look at. It's got a solid matte black body. It does have kind of a neat silver bezel, which looks a little bit different than most. And the thing that I like the least about it is the tactical stuff. I think that's kind of a weird gimmick. And I don't really understand the need for two switches. I would far prefer just a single switch on the side here, but that's just personal preference. I would much rather have one side switch and a magnetic tail cap as opposed to two switches that, you only really need one. They market this light as an EDC, which I think is a little bit insane. This will not fit in a pocket. You could throw it in there, but it wouldn't be comfortable. It would look crazy. And it has this flared head here. It just does not seem well made for an EDC. If you're taking this outside and you clip it on a jacket or whatever you have, sure, but they market it as a tactical EDC. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. For example, here is the SK40, Sofirn SK40, and the Workos FC11C, which I think is probably the ideal EDC form factor. This is the size difference between the two. The Sofirn is much thicker, significantly longer, and just generally unpleasant to put in a pocket. Overall, I do like the Sofirn SK40. It performs well, it's got a nice beam, it has good battery life, great thermal performance, that's probably the best part about this. Onboard charging, and it's a Sofirn, so it's got that general just high level of build quality. The issue is, it's not super special. You can get a lot of other lights in this same size, not especially pocketable, but more effective with either throw or flood or both for a similar price point. This one is relatively affordable, but there are plenty of other options out there that work just as well, if not better. This is definitely a good light, but I would maybe do some shopping before you settle on this one.